I sang karaoke with some good friends of mine, and we sounded great. Sorry, I need to warm up a little bit. Sorry, pipes are a little shot from the other night. So I went with some good, close buddies, friends, pals, amigos of mine to this karaoke establishment. Very high quality. A choice selection of songs, from the classics to the hot new licks. Beverages were provided. Non-alcoholic, of course, because nobody wants to hear you sing when you've spent a little too much time with old man whiskey. That's not a phrase, but it should be. And the microphones were sanitized between each use. I don't know if that's super important, but we were assured of that when we first arrived, so it seems worth mentioning. Anyway, on the way there, my friend and I were discussing the various approaches to singing karaoke. There are a few main routes people take when they're in this situation. The first option is used when you don't have much confidence in your vocal abilities, or you just don't want to take it seriously, so you sort of laugh your way through it. When you make a mistake, you can just chuckle past it and acknowledge your misstep, drawing attention to it so that hopefully people will laugh along with you. Tonight, we are lost it there. So let's set the world on fire. Falsetto. We can go brighter. I can totally sing better than this normally. I'm just horsing around, you know. Tonight. Usually hit those. Unfortunately, having people laugh along with you is fairly rare, so you usually end up laughing at yourself by yourself, which is not ideal. The second approach is to have total confidence and to take it super seriously, but to sing or perform it in a comical manner. And we can't stop, and we won't stop. Can't you see it's we who own the night? With this option, you never actually laugh at yourself. You just stay totally in character as Miley Cyrus, like I just did, or Steven Tyler, or Idina Menzel, or Adele Dazeem, either one. That one's for you, John Travolta, because I know you're watching this. And this usually gets people to laugh and everybody has a good time, even though the singing is jokey and humorous. The third option is to have total confidence in your vocal chops and to sing your heart out from beginning to end, which will either totally wow people or make them uncomfortable. If you miss the train I'm on, you will know that I am gone. You can hear the whistle blow 100 miles. Personally, I find that this is usually the way to go, but I'm not saying it works perfectly in every situation. On this particular night, I found myself jumping between option 1 and option 3. I was all over the map, willy-nilly, depending on the song chosen. Initially, there were a lot of emotions, a storm of feelings, swirling inside me due to the events of the day. So like anybody in that emotional state would, I knew I had to belt some Elton John. Beltin' some Elton, you know what I mean? And I chose option 3. I sang my heart out, totally seriously. But I was sort of joking and laughing right before the song started, acting as if I was just gonna have fun with it. I guess I was hoping to ease everybody into the really serious song, but it ended up just sounding unnaturally abrupt. Yeah. Is this thing on? Just kidding, I know it's on. I feel like I should sing this, it's stuck in my head. I don't know. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. So that was interesting. I think the response was fairly positive, which was very lucky. Oh, look at the Irish there. It could have been a lot more awkward than it was. Awkward. It could have been that awkward. Later, I was asked to do a duet of Total Eclipse of the Heart with a friend of mine. I knew that song. I mean, it's totally not on my iPod or anything like that. I mean, weird. That would be embarrassing. I've just heard it on the radio enough to memorize every lyric and musical accent. It's normal. It's casual. You know, it's whatever. So I was excited about it, but I was going to do the male part, which was probably assumed, and I did not realize how high it got. And it happens really fast in the song. So I make the rare mid-song transition from karaoke option 3, totally serious, to karaoke option 1, laughing your way through it. And it is a rough transition. It sounds something like this. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Ooh, a little high. I'm okay though. Turn around, bright eyes. I had to go to falsetto there. Didn't know. Turn around, bright eyes. It was tough. I saved it there. That's embarrassing. Classic me for doing this. I didn't see it coming. And it was overall very embarrassing. Luckily, one of my other great buddies eventually asks me to do a duet of December 1963, the Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons classic. It's one of his favorites. I'll proudly admit that this one is on my iPod, and I've sung it many a time. Sang it many a time? Grammar. whatever. And this is just glorious. We have to go full falsetto for almost the entire song, but we sort of telepathically know that that's gonna have to happen, and we just rock it out. No holds barred. Just sing it and bring it. That's not a phrase yet, but it's going to be. That'll catch on. I hope that catches on. That was cool. And we do. We sing it and bring it. Oh, what a night! Late December back in '63. What a very special time for me, as I remember what a night. It's kind of an unusual mix of options 2 and 3, where we're singing comically, but we really commit to it, apart from a couple breaks where we laugh with each other. A flawless karaoke experience, and a deep personal connection. Not in a weird way, but I don't think either of us will ever be the same after that. We're bonded now, and we're brothers. I'm sure he read into it just as deeply as I did, probably. Anyway, so add to those songs a delightful little duet of A Whole New World from Aladdin. A little dollop of my personal favorite, Jim Croce. Operator, oh could you help me place this call? And a couple other little ditties. And you've got all my karaoke endeavors for the night. It was a whirlwind, powerful, fun-filled experience with a lot of fellowship and other good things. Really dropped the ball on that one. Very cathartic too. I definitely poured a lot of emotions out into that microphone, and they were sanitized away as soon as I left. It's a good feeling in the soul, right in the gullet. So if you were grappling with difficult emotional struggles in your life, go out there and sing your heart out. Try not to just chuckle and bumble your way through a song. Don't just total eclipse of the heart this one, like I did. Instead, just go the full Monty. I don't think that's how that phrase is used, but I'm just gonna stick with it. I'll give you a 98.76% guarantee that you'll feel a whole lot better after you sing. And if I'm wrong, well then you can come in here and give me a good conk on the head with a karaoke microphone. Actually, don't do that. It could fracture my skull. I might have a soft cranium, you never know. Don't want to take that risk. It's like the old saying goes, one must never hit one on the head with a blunt object, because the second one might have a soft cranium. Might be a Chinese proverb, I'm not sure. However, if you do come at me with a mic, at least make sure it's sanitized first, for medical reasons. I would greatly appreciate it. And on that note of physical retribution, I hope you have a wonderful, musically satisfying day, and I'll catch you later.